Oh, I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
Oh, she is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Mr. Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who, are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now, this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window. Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job, but this time he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Strange? In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." think something went wrong.
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
The police, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a lie.
Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street, the first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
We need to help Tom find his father, Holmes. We need to help Tom find his father, Holmes.
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk. North Street.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door. Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Dorset Street.
'Tis our home, Mr. Holmes.
The old Tabard pub, North Street.
I hope you'll find my father soon.
So that's why you came to see me. Tom probably reads at night. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those books for me. He didn't tell me, but I know that he pawned his coat for them.
A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those...
Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance. Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup. A clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills.
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have.
I'm sorry, Tom. My mother left me when I was very young, too. Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and sustenance.
The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
It's too dark. I can't see anything. It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Please, sir, find my father.
George Hurst's work was varied. He was evidently a hard-working and valuable hand. Dorset Street. Dorset Street. There's nobody at home.
I'm not expecting anyone.
I don't open the door to strangers.
I don't feel thirsty right now. I don't feel thirsty right now. There's nobody at home. North Street.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Whitechapel High Street.
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
Whitechapel High Street.
The little one's only 70.
New Street.
I couldn't pay him the rent last week.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheek.
New Street.
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs. I can't even remember what meat tastes like.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work down the sewers. He's only 7.
New Street. Commercial Street. Commercial Street.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning?
Commercial Street.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall
Chamber Street. Union Street. Old Montague Street. Old Montague Street.
Alas, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm praying it doesn't get cold again. I've no money for coal.
Old Montague Street. Old Montague Street.